Hi, this is Jeremy back with a new tech tip. Thanks so much for joining me. And also thank you for the question that came to me via email that led to this tutorial. I got a great question about how to take a Microsoft Word document. Let's say it's something that's been attached in an email and sent to you, or something you already have on your own computer, and how to get it into your Google Drive. And then once it's there, how to deal with some potential formatting issues. And then even more so, how to convert it to the Google format so that you can do some of those rich collaboration things like sharing it out with others and working in there at the same time, actually seeing the cursor move around as you're both editing the document. Let's just walk through that. I think that lends itself really well to a tutorial. The first thing is, how do you get the content into your Google Drive? And there's a couple of ways to do that. I could open up a Finder window on my Mac and drag content straight into this Google Drive window right here, and it would be uploaded that way. Same with on a PC, you could open up Microsoft Windows Explorer, drag your doc right into your Google Drive, and you're in. By the way, I navigated my browser to drive.google.com. I signed in with my St. Andrews Google account. There's the logo right there. And that's how I got to my Google Drive, drive.google.com. The other way to get that content into my Google Drive is to click the plus button here. It says New, and you can either upload a single file like the one I was just talking about, or if you had a whole folder worth of files, you could do a folder upload as well. And that's a great way, a good practice to storing content from your computer in the cloud in your Google Drive, which is unlimited. So let's do that. We're going to click the New button. We're going to click File Upload. We're going to choose this Microsoft Word document right here that's on my desktop. I downloaded it from an email message, and we're going to put it in our Google Drive. Uploading one item, starting upload, upload complete. I got the green check. Over here on the left in my browser window for my Google Drive, I can see the document here has been added and that I'm the owner. Here it is right here. This is in my drive. It's private to me. I haven't shared it with anybody yet. It's a good spot for me to store this. But as you can imagine, there's an advantage for me to not only store it here, but to convert it to the Google format so that when I share this out with other people, any changes they make to it, any changes that I make to it will be dynamic, seen by others, and then all I have to worry about is just sending people the link as opposed to sending multiple people a different attachment. But to talk about what we can do with this document now that it's in our drive, let's double click it. And what we can see right here is that we can go ahead and print this document from here or download it back to our computer from our Google Drive. The formatting's a little bit off. We should probably adjust the formatting. So to do that, we need to actually open it up in Google Docs. And so that's what this button is right here. I want to do more than just look at it. This is like a preview. I actually want to open it up in Google Docs, see if I can fix my formatting, and then convert it to the Google format going forward. So now that I've opened it in Google Docs, as you can see, it's still in a Microsoft Word format. That's what this big blue square here that says .docx. So first, let's see if we can fix our formatting. I can see our margins are off a little bit as part of this conversion process. So to change that, I can go to the File menu here in Google. I can go to Page Setup. And I've noticed my left margin is really small. Let me double that to 0.6. Click OK and see if that doesn't help. And sure enough, it did. Now I can see my date column and I can see my days here. I can scoot this over a little bit more if I need to. That looks a little bit better. Let me move that one more time. Okay, I'm still in Microsoft Word, but I am having my changes saved. So if I were to just close this tab right now that all changes have been saved, get back out of this preview window, here's that document again in my Google Drive. If I double click it again to open it, as you can see, now the formatting looks much better. It actually preserved that work I just did there in my Google Doc. Let's open it back up in Google Docs. Formatting still looks good. Now I'd like to actually keep it in this format going forward so that I can use the share button and share it out with people. Instead of having to send it as an email attachment, let's just keep it in the Google universe going forward. It's much more rich, collaborative. And to do that, I go to the File menu and I say Save as Google Docs. Clicking the Save as Google Docs button will open up a new tab. And now this document has actually been saved in my Drive in the Google Doc format. And the easy way for me to know that now is to get back out of preview here in my Drive. And you'll see I've got two of these things listed here. The original Microsoft Word document that I uploaded from my computer. And then now the Google Drive format with the Google icon here. The difference, of course, being the Microsoft Word and the Google format. One ends in .docx and one doesn't. The difference between the documents is this one here, I can only share as a static document with others. Then they would have to put it in their Google Drive and start that whole process over. But with this particular document that I can work on now, I can click the share button. I can choose recipients by entering them in here, and I can actually give them different levels of access: edit, comment, or view. I can share with multiple people then at that point and leave it out here in the Google universe as opposed to a static Microsoft Word document, and my formatting looks a lot better here now as well. Once I'm satisfied that all my content is here and this is going to be a workable Google document, I've got a couple of choices. I can leave the Microsoft Word document here. I'm not going to make any further changes to this document though. I'm going to use the Google one. So for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to drop that into the trash and just keep my Google document now called week 7, 9, 23, 19 and share that out if I need to.